really big houses. These are like 3-story, really fancy, like you would think Western houses. And they are in complete disrepair. I don't know what's going on here, but none of them seem occupied. And they look in bad shape. Let's see if we can go in and take a look. Wow, look at some of these places. Beautiful. I wonder how many of these places actually have people living in them. Very curious. Just talked to the security guard. He let me through. Just a few questions. Let's see what's going on here. I mean, check out these places. Big places. Empty. And I would think like new construction, sure, but okay, there's some new pipes and stuff. But okay, here's some new paint. But this porch here, this porch has been decaying for quite some time. Quite some time. There's an electric fence around this guy. And a bicycle in the garage. Okay, that one's being lived in. These are huge places. These things would net a lot of money if they were built in a different area. A lot. Some people are living up there. There's some substantial cracks on foundation too, I'm seeing. You could see here. This is what I would imagine like a zombie apocalypse afterwards. People living in these houses till they decay away. Hello. The river's right out in front. Huh. All of these places, all of those places are empty. This is crazy. This is easily like a very expensive home. We're talking millions of dollars for this house. And it's just the sheer volume of them. I mean, they've built hundreds of these properties all over this area. What a weird investment idea. I wonder, location, location, location. I wonder what got them. Even the properties that look pretty new, you could still see fairly major structural cracks in the surface, like pretty big ones throughout the whole property. This one's for sale, but it's in decent shape. But you can see there's a lot of like new paint covering up structural and foundational cracks. Speaking of functional and foundational cracks, my trike is making a lot of noise. Yeah, there's a lot of filler painting over cracks. So this place must have been built far too early for the prospect of filling up with home buyers. Wow. Talk about a pad. Look at this place. Holy moly. Zombie apocalypse. This is your place to hang. Typically in these places, the basement's pretty awesome. Me and Annie went looking around some of these places and they're pretty nice. Garage. Basement. And then it goes out in the backyard. You got a nice sized backyard. And then this, you know what this is? This is your elevator shaft. Gotta have an elevator. Your bar goes here. I'm not sure what this is. That's weird. Wow. Crazy. Bathroom. Galley. Game room. Pool table. Let's go up. Here's the lookout. What a beautiful view. Maybe not right now. Maybe not so beautiful. Let's go up again. Yeah, top floor. Ding. Yeah, all of these places, maybe 1% of these have people in them. Decent sized backyard too. These are Western style. Not the high-rise style that normally Chinese are used to. So that's why these things would fetch a real top dollar. The last place I went to was a smaller one. This is much larger. But at what point is it open for so long to the elements that it's just not worth it anymore? You know? At what point is, I mean, whoever invested in this place has to have been losing quite a bit. I mean, just look. It's just old. Crazy. Crazy, crazy.你好，我要问一下，这个地方有很多的地方没有人住在这儿。
是啊，就是又要卖给人家。
这个很大的地方，漂亮。
对。
可是没有人住在这儿。
对，很 beautiful。
Really beautiful.
Yeah.
That was an extremely nice security guard. He was talking about this property. He says that there's a bigger area that was like primarily developed over here. And so it filled up really quick with home buyers. This was like a secondary area that they developed, and it sort of lay stagnant and sort of just didn't fill up. Weird though. Very weird. I wonder what they're asking for some of these properties. You know, I don't think that they're worth what they once were when they were newly built, that's for sure. Because there's going to be a lot of work into trying to get them up to par again.